Namaste and welcome to this practice of Yin Yoga where we'll hold the yoga poses for just 2 minutes at a time. Before we begin, take a moment to connect with your breath by either placing the hands down on the knees or perhaps one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly. Feeling the soft abdomen, receiving an easy breath in. And the exhale dissolving as the hand feels the belly sinking away. Committing to this short practice of Yin Yoga where you can intentionally slow down the movements of your body, the patterns of your mind, all through allowing and acknowledging the breath slowing down. We're going to begin in butterfly pose, so as you bring the soles of the feet together out in front of you, you can either pull them a little closer towards you or take them further away. Tilt forward slightly to the front of the sit bones. Begin to tilt the pelvis forward, bringing the hands out in front or supporting the hands on a bolster. You may like to let the head become a little heavier as you relax the shoulders and the elbows. Feel the soft touch of the palms or fingertips downwards. Feel the buttocks and inner and outer thighs beginning to ease more and more. Acknowledge the breath moving in and the breath moving out. No effort, no strain. An intention to simply surrender all the doing in your body, mind, breath, life. And slowly rolling the spine up and guiding the knees back towards each other. Sit back a little as you hold on to the knees, create that bowl shape through the front body and stretch out the back body. We're moving into a melting heart. So as you come onto the hands and knees, you may like a bolster under the chest. Extend the arms out in front, trying to keep the hips stacked over the knees, toes curled under for support. Lower all the way down to the forearms, the top of the head, the forehead. If it's in your practice to come onto the chin, you could tuck the chin out in front. Allowing the center of the chest to melt down to the earth. Feeling the heaviness of the spine. Relaxing the back body. Letting go with the belly. Letting go with the breath. Anytime the mind becomes distracted, bring it back to the feeling of breathing in breathing out. Just a few more breaths here now. Being very mindful to support your body as you begin to release and find your way up. Moving into dragonfly pose as you expand the legs wide, sitting to the front of the sit bones. You may like to sit on a cushion or folded blanket, sending the kneecaps up towards the sky. And as you tilt the pelvis forward, if the kneecaps want to roll forward as well, then just bring those legs a little closer to begin with. You may be on a bolster for support or resting the head in the hands or any other way that supports your body. Be mindful if there's any pulling through the backs of the knees, just find a little more bend through the knees. That lengthening and sense of expansion will continue over time. For now, just let go of all of the striving. May be able to stay where you are for just a few more breaths, or the opportunity may be there for you to deepen in a little further. And supporting your body as you begin to lift all the way up, guiding those legs back towards each other, sinking back a little as you round through the spine, tucking the chin in. As we find our sleeping swan with the right leg across the mat. Go on and extend the left leg back behind you, finding the center of that back knee, feeling the hips even and supporting underneath the right buttock if you need that support to bring those hips more level. Ensuring the front knee is happy and folding forward down to the earth or over a bolster. Consciously choosing to let go of any unnecessary holding in your body now. Softening across the forehead and relaxing the jaw. You may sense the upper body a little heavier as you let go of all holding, effort, doing. Relaxing through the buttocks and feeling those legs melting away and finding more space within. Aware if you're holding the abdomen tightly, or if you can really let that go now and soften even more. Counting down these last 3 exhalations from 3 to 1. As you support the body and bring yourself up away from the earth, you can easily roll over to that right side to release the right leg behind you and bring the left leg across the front of your mat. Extending the right leg back as you find the center of the back knee, feeling into the hips, supporting that left buttock if needed to bring yourself down into that support. Allowing the head and upper body to surrender to gravity. Sense any resistance in the body. Allow yourself to acknowledge what's coming up for you in your body. As you encourage the exhalations to be a little longer now than the inhales, imagine any resistance, tightness in the body beginning to dissolve with those breaths out. Could you imagine that each exhalation is increasing the softness under the skin? More and more space within. Supporting yourself to slowly lift all the way up and rolling out to the left side before releasing both legs behind you to find Sphinx pose. Coming down onto the forearms and elbows. Finding the legs a little wider than the hips with the big toes turned in. And making a choice to feel less effort in the body. You may notice the spine is heavy between the shoulders as you let the spine sink down towards the earth. Shoulder blades heavy. It may be nice to let the head hang. The back teeth separate. Feeling the gentle pulsating of the belly against the earth. Witnessing each breath as it arises and as it dissolves. And at times it can be a challenge to stay focused on just 3 breaths. So sharpen your attention now to these last 3 breaths here in Sphinx pose. When you're ready, ready to release, you can make a pillow under the forehead, or perhaps turn the arms alongside the body with the palms up and rest on one cheek. From your belly, simply roll all the way onto your back. And as you come onto your back, bend the knees and have the feet out to the edges of your mat, or at least wider than your hips. And allow the arms to float out to the sides. With those knees and feet wide, drop the knees all the way over to the left side. Relax the shoulders down to the floor. You may like to place the left foot on the outside of the right knee, but you don't need to if you're already feeling enough through the body. Enough sensation to remain curious and interested and deeply present with the experience that you're having within your skin right now. Let the process be finding comfort within discomfort. Continually seeking areas that are holding on unnecessarily and choosing to let that go now. Begin to bring the knees back through the center of your mat before lowering them down to the right side. Notice how that's feeling for you before deciding if placing the right foot on the outside of the left knee is a good option or not for your body right now. As you begin to bring the legs back through center, the feet wider than the hips. Let the knees rest against each other here. And you may like to stay like this for your Shavasana, or extend the legs long. And I invite you to stick around for just a short 5-minute Shavasana to complement your Yin practice today. Letting the arms come to rest alongside the body. Feeling that space between the side body and the arms. The legs wide comfortably with the feet turned out. Notice where the heels touch down and the backs of the legs. Feel the buttocks softening into the earth beneath you. Release any holding through the lower back. Feel the pelvis heavy. Notice the natural curves of your spine and how the shoulders willingly surrender. Feel that same sense of letting go through the arms down to the soft hands and fingertips. And as you relax all around the neck, you feel how heavy the head is now. Soften the forehead. Relax the eyes in their sockets. Sense the way in which the lips lightly touch and the tongue rests in the floor of the mouth. Feel into the space at the center of the chest, softening even more. The navel center. Relaxing the pelvic floor. Simply feel into the whole body. The whole body. The whole body. Giving yourself permission to be still. Feeling the body being breathed effortlessly. Permission to enjoy this last minute of having nothing else to do. Focus entirely on your whole body. Feeling compassion for your whole body. Gratitude for your whole body. Perhaps you're able to stay a little longer here. And as you are ready, mindfully enjoy moving your body once more to eventually re-enter this